Hey everyone, this is Coloring Chemist. My name is Connie, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a number of flip-throughs in this video, which I don't know. You can let me know if you like this format or not. I could do individual flip-throughs for the books here. These are all flip-throughs that have been requested by viewers. But I thought, I don't know, if you're like me, you kind of like to just put a video on and just let it go in color. And if it's short, I mean, I guess you can make a playlist, true. But if it's a shorter video, then I have to stop coloring and then find another video to watch. I don't know. So I will definitely put timestamps below. So if you're just interested in, one of the flip throughs of one of these books, you can go right to that flip through, watch it, and then you don't have to sit through the rest. But I thought, well, if I flip through all of these books in one video, it'll be longer, which you guys seem to like. And then with the timestamps, you'll have some choice. So the first flip throughs that I wanted to do, so we've got some French books here, we've got a Korean book, and then we've got these beautiful books by StormsEyeDesign. So let's do StormsEyeDesign first. These ones off to the side. I purchased these books myself from StormsEyeDesign website. So StormsEyeDesign is Emma Peters. Back here, Emma E. Peters. She's an artist and illustrator based in Aberdeenshire. Aberdeenshire? Did I say that right? Aberdeenshire. Northeast Scotland. And then www.stormseyedesign.com. That's her website. And these are beautiful books. And I'm sorry about the glare. As soon as I open them, that'll go away. But the covers are very shiny. This looks blue on camera, but it's actually a very gorgeous kind of purple cover. And then, again, this one almost looks gray, but it's like a gray-green, dark gray-green background. And then this one is a yellow-green background. So I've got the Frogs and Flowers coloring book, the Weird and Wonderful coloring book, and the Witchy Wonders coloring book. She also has a tarot coloring book, I think, and a mandala coloring book, but I don't have those ones. And I just recently saw today, she put out a little email notification that she's going to have a Christmas coloring book, so that's pretty fun. The paper in these is really thick. Not quite card, but very thick. It's very smooth. I don't know that I've tried. Have I done I don't think I have. I don't know that I've tried the Pitt pens and Stettler pens on this paper just to see how they blend. I thought that I had in one of these. Maybe I have. I can't remember. When she sends them, they're very wonderfully packaged. You get a matching little bookmark, so you can see this matches that for each one of these. And yeah, so let's start doing some flip throughs here. So this is the Frogs and Flowers coloring book. Oh, I did too. I knew I did somewhere. So it's interesting coloring with the, and I've said this before, coloring with Pitt pens and Stettler pens. The smoothness of the paper is important, but so is sort of the finish. I don't know if that makes sense on the paper. So I didn't get great blending directly on the page, but you know me, that means that I can just take my workable fixative spray, Krylon workable fixative, spray the page, and I'll be good to go. A little bookmark. So the frog in here is absolutely adorable. Let's call it a he. He just looks so happy. And if I remember correctly, there are some seasonal pages in here. This one definitely looks fallish. You've got your acorns, you've got your little toadstool there. You've got hollyhocks, so this is a summary page. I like how they're bordered. I do like bordered coloring pages. I should know what those are, and I can't think. I want to say bluebells. Are they bluebells? I mean, they seem big for bluebell, but I mean, I guess we're playing with perspective here, so. But yeah, a bordered coloring page just makes me feel, I don't know, less intimidated by having to, because you don't have to fill the background all the way out to the edge, maybe? Maybe that's why. He just looks so happy. So we've got a pond there with lily pads. Two little frogs. Here's a little froggy friend. Sunflowers. These are all, you can see, single-sided. So you could be, center it there. Sorry, I was trying to keep the image centered. Definitely alcohol markers, and then you can go over top and do shading with whatever you like. I would think alcohol markers would work quite well on here, just because the paper is smooth. Little butterfly, kind of a summer scene there. More flowers, dragonfly, a little happy frog. I mean, this is called Frogs and Flowers? Yeah, Frogs and Flowers. So we've got lots of frogs and lots of flowers. She does have a very, very sweet illustration style. There's another kind of fallish one, autumn one. Tadpoles, baby frogs. Oh, they're sitting watching like a sunset. Very cute. They're gate crashing a picnic. They still look happy. It's fun with sunflowers and stars. Summer nights. He looks upset about being in the rain, but you'd think a frog wouldn't care about rain. I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it before. So happy and contented. It would be fun to do sort of a light effect. You could do some kind of brickwork kind of stuff on the bricks. You know, kind of like a mottled... You know what I'm trying to say. Cute. Frog-themed clothing. You got yourself up there, Mr. Frog. There's a Christmas page. Some frogs in the Christmas tree. That's very cute. This one looks... It wouldn't have to be, but again, it just gives me a fallish feel. I guess because of the toadstools, maybe. And more stars. So the other one was like summer nights. Maybe this is autumn evenings. This is an autumn one, definitely. You've got your... Well, it wouldn't have to be. And when I say these things, of course, I do mean... My apologies to those of you in the southern hemisphere. I realize your seasons are opposite of ours. But yeah, here in Canada, of course, we've got, you know, kind of berries and pumpkins and what have you. Or I guess those look like grape leaves, so these would be grapes. In the autumn, in the fall time. There's one with a frog and a bee. The happy. It looks very fuzzy and fluffy. That's cute. This is spring, maybe? Those look like blossoms on a tree. That's usually springtime. This is another one of the... So there's actually a couple of these. I like that. It's like a moon and stars, but they're... Yeah, they're done up differently. Be interesting to do those kind of as a series. I don't necessarily mean a series of videos. I mean, I could too, but like a series when you're coloring in the book. So there's 3 of them so far. I'm not sure if there's any more. I don't remember. Frog in a broken flower, upside down flower pot. Frogs do like little hidey holes, don't they? It's like more blossoms on a tree, so kind of springtime-ish. It's nice to have these little ones, isn't it? Or small. I mean, they're not super little, but smaller images, so that if you don't want to do like a whole page or you don't have the time, you can do just a little segment or section of a page. Just a little bee again. Little small ones, frog and a pumpkin. I like how they're the 4 of them. I mean, I think they're all sort of, and I'm not sure if these are, I don't think they are though. I was going to say, I'm not sure if they're like little small bits of some of the bigger pictures in here, but I don't think all of them are, because I don't remember a frog sitting on a pumpkin. So, but they're all sort of related. It's like different views of the same scene. I like that. Some froggy Christmas ones. Yeah, see, I don't remember that. That's cute. I don't remember that in a bigger picture, so she's definitely done some new things here. And I mean, this is sort of like the other, but not really, because, yeah, I like that. These are frogless. Are they frogless? I don't see a frog. Just butterflies and dragonflies. And flowers. Autumn ones with the grapes and the pumpkins. And his little froggy tongue. Frogs and flowers. Looks like he's ribbiting. Ribbit. That's what I meant. I think that's the last one. So you can definitely use this as a tester page. I mean, you can color this too, but you won't have to worry about ruining anything on the back. I was doing a little testing at the front here, but yeah. So that is Frogs and Flowers coloring book. Does she have a... Oh, she does have an ISBN. I mean, I can give you the ISBN. Ooh, there we go. I don't know that they're available on Amazon. I haven't looked. Sorry, if that's hard to read, just let me know and I can pop it down in the comments there. But, yeah. I ordered directly from her website, and you get the nicely printed, like this is definitely not at all Amazon printed or Amazon paper. So that was Frogs and Flowers. And then we've got Witchy Wonders. Like I say, this looks blue on camera. I'm not sure, it must be my lighting, but it's definitely not, it's purple. So just in case you were looking at, anyone else has this and was looking at it and thinking, well, that looks different than mine. It's definitely purple. It looks blue, but it's purple. Again, we got a little matching bookmark. So Witchy Wonders coloring book, and there's 32, sorry, the other one was 32. Yeah, 32 images in each of these books. course, little frog. But the other one was frogs and flowers. So, I mean, that's what it focused on. This one is, well, it's Witchy Wonders. So we've got a little witch's cottage in the woodland there. Skulls, some potion bottles, witch's hat, and a frog. Again, bordered with... the other book, everything was bordered with sticks, right? Thinking. Yep. So in here, some of them are bordered with sticks, and some of them... This is a tarot card. I'm not really into tarot, so I don't really know, but that looks to me like that's what it's supposed to be, like a tarot card. This one is bordered too, but just a plain border. Frog. This is bordered with sticks, but it's not rectangular. It's an arched border. So it's, I like it. It's, you know what, there's a variety. I think there's something in these books for everyone. A lovely poison bottle. I do like this. I mean, I like small, tiny details. And I like things on shelves. And I know I do have that book with the things on the shelves. I haven't gotten around to coloring in it. But I love how there's like magical things in with like, well, you've got garlic, fairy wings, and clothes. Although, why pull the wings off the fairies? It seems mean, but I guess newt's eyes seems kind of mean too. And snail shells, Scotch mist, black pepper, and allspice. You know, frog's legs. Yeah. Pickled fingers. All right, that's kind of mean, sure. That's pretty. There's another tarot card. A witchy wardrobe. There is a little doll with pins in it. Is that voodoo? I think that's voodoo. Sorry, I'm probably using that term incorrectly. There you could practice your glass bottle kind of effect. It's a simpler one. It's cool though. I'm guessing these are symbols of magic. They have meanings, maybe? I don't know. A bee page. I like how she draws her bees. They're fuzzy. I mean, bumblebees are fuzzy. I guess honeybees aren't, but bumblebees are. There's another tarot card. There's a cauldron with a witch's hat for a lid. A bottle of luck. So you could have this, and then it's got clovers. So you could have this as a St. Patrick's Day page. There's another shelf picture. So we've got plants. That is a, oh, I can't probably name half of these. That's a Venus flytrap. These are pitcher plants. They also are carnivorous. These are, no, maybe not. I know of 3 kinds of carnivorous plants. So there's the Venus flytrap. No, that's different. Never mind. The pitcher plants, and then there's another one with these little kind of teeny fronds, and it kind of folds up around the fly. It's very cool. It's got books on healing herbs, carnivorous plants. A cat. A frog. There's another one of those moon and star pictures. A little bit different, this one. That's neat, though. tarot card. Do the numbers mean anything? Because I mean those are Roman numerals for, what is that, 17? I don't think they're, that's 18. 19. So it's 19, 18. So it's going backwards? I don't know if that means anything. In terms of numbers, it's going backwards. Some witchy boots and a witchy hat. Dragon blood. These bigger spaces, I would think. Yeah, alcohol marker. I haven't tried. I don't know if it'll feather. I mean, it'll bleed through. But it's smooth paper. I wouldn't think it would feather that badly. You know what I mean by feather? Like go outside the lines, but I don't know. I prefer to color this kind of a page. I mean, I like this page, but the bigger open spaces, I just like the little teeny details. So here we've got books of all kinds. Herbology, The Joy of Hex. That's funny. When I read that out loud, I realized what I was saying. Sorry. If you know, you know. That just didn't occur to me until I read it out loud. Oh my goodness, Connie. Ah, good gracious. Hopefully I don't get some sort of, I don't know, tag for that or some sort of mark against me. At least I didn't say the other one. Yes, but I do like things on shelves. There's more bottles. Sorry. Apparently I need more sleep. I haven't been sleeping well lately. I feel like this is... Did we already see that? Was it in the other book? With a frog? Similar, slightly different. Interesting. I would wonder what if the difference in plants, or maybe she was just kind of reusing a design. Symbols are the same, but in different places. Maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. There's a love potion with some hearts. I mean, you could do that for St. Valentine's Day. These, of course, are bleeding hearts. That's the plant. They are also sometimes called Dutchman's breeches, I think. Here in Canada, we call them the bleeding heart plant. The Latin name is Dicentra. Here we've got kind of little shelves inside the moon. That's neat. Frog care. It's got some pumpkins there and a bat. I mean, you could make this like a little Halloween page if you wanted. Cat sleeping on a sunny doorstep with a frog. That's neat. It's two panels, like it's split into two, but it's obviously the same. That's cool. I hadn't noticed that until just a second ago. You could do, I did this recently in another book. I don't know why, I just had a thought. You could do one half in the day and one half at night. I think, well, I mean, it looks like, well, maybe you could do the same thing here. I mean, this is a, well, not exactly a mirror image of the other one. The flowers are a little bit different. But you've got moons and stars here, and that to me looks like the sun, although you also have stars. So again, you could do like day-night. Same thing here. Or something different. I'm not terribly good at thinking up new things. Sometimes stuff comes to me, but I guess I'm not a very naturally imaginative person. Swords with different foliage, and then we've got some of the 4-2 page smaller pictures. Moons, and then books. And then phases of the moon, I would think. Kind of a little, not necessarily. I was thinking if these are poinsettias, but they wouldn't have to be. So you could do like a seasonal thing. And that's it. I should say, because these are coming from the UK, you'll notice it's OUR coloring. They're not 8.5 by 11. They're A4 sized. A4 is a little bit narrower than 8.5 by 11 and a little bit taller. Just for you folks in Canada and the US, we typically, 8.5 by 11. But A4 is a little bit narrower and a little bit taller. So that's Witchy Wonders. And then we've got the Weird and Wonderful coloring book. A matching bookmark. 32 images again, filled with fantastical flora and fauna. Yeah, Weird and Wonderful. So this is almost like a Halloween. Oh, sorry, you're on a frame there. Could be like a little Halloween book or Halloween page. You've got jack-o'-lanterns there. Angry-looking frog who was knitting. No idea why the frog is so angry. Maybe it's not going well. I don't really know. With paintbrushes too. It's a very angry, creative frog. Kind of with a smile though. Not sure. Hard to say. It's cute though. Got a butterfly and some of those calla lilies. This butterfly looks like one of those optical illusions. Like, are the wings coming back towards us? Like, if a butterfly is like got its wings folded like that. So is the butterfly, are the wings like this? Or are they like that back into the page? I don't know. I guess depending on how you did your shading, you could make it either way. Acorns, there's a squirrel, more butterflies. A dragon. That's a very cute dragon. Another witchy one with a cauldron, skull witch hat, but with flowers. It's a reflection one. Right, this is the one where she's got people. I'm not a fan of coloring people, but I know a lot of you are. So there's some portraiture in this one. I don't know, if it's a whole person, is it still called a portrait? I don't know. Cat, some pumpkins. Those look like moths. There's another dragon with very tiny scales. You can just, wash over that, put a coat down, and then just pick out occasional scales with like a little small fine nib gel pen, if you're not a fan of coloring teeny tiny scales individually. I wonder what those are. I don't know. Some sort of little flower buds? Little magical flower buds? I don't really know. Frog. Now, does this count as coloring people? I mean, it is a person. It's just a skeleton person. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. In the philosophy of the coloring chemist, is that a person? Does it count as coloring a person? I don't know. I do like... Now, are they ravens? Ravens have the beak that's more... It's thicker, right? Than crows? Well, American crows. I think we're going for ravens there. A mushroom house. Little frog. Who is the witch? It's very cute. Again, not something I would color, but very cute. Kind of a, almost like a mandala page, sort of. Well, I don't know. Lots of tiny little details, skulls and butterflies. Another person page. That is a Highland cow, or you guys say coo, right? Highland coo. They're very fuzzy and cute. That's cute. Definitely be a jack-o'-lantern kind of page. I can't talk today. Halloween kind of page with jack-o'-lanterns. Now, is this... Oh, maybe it's a scarecrow. Because I was trying to figure out what this was down here. But maybe that's like the body of the scarecrow. You know what I mean? And this is like a scarecrow head, and then these are hands. Oh, I get it. I definitely... Halloween page. Toadstools. Witch's cauldron. Fox. Fox curled up sleeping in the flowers. That's cute. A queen bee, because she has her lovely crown on. There is a Santa Claus page. He's like a... I never know if... Is that a gnome? That has... Like, you can't see the eyes? Or is that something... Do you guys call it something different? That's a typically kind of UK fairy tale creature. But I don't remember which is which. Some small panels here. 6-2 page instead of 4. I think the frogs are meant to be like, this is watermelon, right? And then you've got, so you could color the frog like a watermelon. These are oranges, so you could color the frog like an orange. Strawberries, those little strawberry seeds. Apple. So I think you're meant to color the frog like the fruit that's surrounding it. That's cute. It's very creative. Creative people fascinate me. Again, in the coloring chemist philosophy, is this a person? I don't know if this is a person. It's Frankenstein. Once was a person. Parts of people. I don't know. It's fun though. Some more florals. Some more frogs as fruit. That's cute. That's a really cute idea. It's an adorable ghost with teeth. Definitely kind of a little Halloween page going on here. Some more little small panels to color. Some different kinds of skulls you can color. A few last floral panels. And that's it. So yes, lovely Emma E. Peters, and her 3 books. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the ISBN for, so this was the second one. This is the Witchy Wonders. See it there? And then this is the ISBN for Weird and Wonderful. Sorry about that. Again, not that you probably need the ISBNs. I will put links down in the description box to purchase these on her website. So, all right. Another book that was requested for a flip through was this book that I purchased relatively recently from Etsy. And I bought it at the same time I bought the latest Green Ivy book, which I've done a flip through already. That's already on my channel. And this, I think, translates to Cat Memil's Happy Days Coloring Book by Kim Nari. This is a Korean book. I have not translated the book. How to use, it might actually be, something I probably should translate. And then at the beginning, you've got these little thumbnails of the artist's original artwork. You've got more here. There are some seasonal pages in here, which you guys know, and I know I say this all the time. I'm a sucker for a seasonal book. And then we start. Now, you also have the artist's original artwork on the left, so it's very typical of Korean books, and then you've got your line art version on the right to color. And I did mention this, I think when I was doing the haul where I showed this book. I was a little disappointed about the colored strip at the top, because it's on every page. Some green, and then it just kind of alternates between green and pink. And it's like, well, if you wanted to color it, maybe your colors wouldn't necessarily go with that strip. But somebody did have a very good idea. You could cover that up with a piece of washi tape that would correspond to what you were doing here. It's pretty thick. You'd need a thicker piece of washi tape. I mean, I could just alternately cover it over with white acrylic paint. I could just tape a strip of paper over top of it. So yeah, there's definitely ways around that. So these are little cats that are anthropomorphic, so they're meant to look human, but the little human cats have cats, which is adorable. And the cats they have these adorable kind of almost vacuous look on their face. Like it's hard to explain, but they're very cute. And then anytime there's anything that has steam coming out of it, the steam cloud has a little cat face. It's very cute. So here we have some cats doing some me time, I guess. They've got some tea, a little bath. This one looks like it has a little face mask on, like a, what do you call it? Like a mud mask or something. But the expression on these cats' faces is, I don't know, it kills me. Here we are blow drying, and there's steam, I guess, from the blow drying, so it has a little cat face. Some other little cat faces on the steam. There's cat slippers. It's very cat focused. I don't know what these are. There's a plant growing out of a toilet paper roll. Again, not sure why. The paper it's pretty typical Korean coloring book paper. It's not super thick, but it's not super thin either. It's very smooth. They are gaming, playing Tetris. This cat's chewing on a cord because cats do that. They shouldn't, but they do. My cats never did, though. Kind of glad. That can get dangerous. This cat looks like it's... I don't really know what's going on there. It's like it's got tape. It's like it's been taped together. Was this the cat that was chewing on the cord? No, it was the other one that's chewing on the cord. I don't really know. There's probably a story, and if I translated this, maybe I would know. This looks very futuristic, though, does it not? Cat has goggles. And one of those like World War I or World War II leather kind of pilot caps. That's funny. It's like they're at a cafe or something, maybe. Or they could be at home. Cute. They're just, I mean, I realize I keep saying cute, but they're just cute. Some issues with the washing machine, seems to be. Home cinema. 3D. Nice. I like how the television has rabbit ears. Are any of you old enough to remember rabbit ears? When I was a kid, before we got cable, we had a TV and it had rabbit ears. And we got, on good days, about 4 channels. On not so good days, we could pick up CBC. That was it. Fabric shop, looks like. Or maybe it is their fabric room at their home. They have quite the home, these cats. Vacation. Cute. Seahorses. Also vacationing. Are these like ghosts? Well then. They have a grand piano. Nice. The cats. Are these maracas? Do the cats have maracas? Nice. Roller skating. There was a roller rink in our town when I was growing up. I remember roller skating. Not roller blading, skating. 2 sets of wheels per skate. Or two lines of wheels, I should say. Looks like this cat's throwing popcorn at them. The book is funny. I do enjoy. I just like looking at these images. If there's a story to go with it, that's even better. Are these those cat backpacks you can get that have like the bubble, and then you can take your cat out for a walk? Maybe. We've had cats in the past. Most recent indoor cats we had. One of them was big. Granted, he was overweight. There was lots of... He was injured young. There's a whole backstory, but at his heaviest, he was 26 pounds. He was a big cat. Even the vet said he should probably weigh somewhere around like 15 to 17 pounds. Not 26. So we did get him down. He was never quite the weight he was supposed to be, but yeah, at his heaviest, he was 26 pounds. Can't even imagine putting that in a backpack. Some shops. Is this another kind of shop? Or maybe they're in the shop now? Or if this is still their home, I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I really should translate this thing, shouldn't I? I'll leave it to you guys if you choose to buy it. They're in space. There's tiny alien. Big Dipper. It's missing a star though. I think there should be one more star on the handle. I was going to say, yeah, this cover image. Self-portrait. They must apparently have a conservatory in their home. Nice. Maybe they're stargazing. Looks like there's like a little blanket around them. They always have their pot of tea. Green and black tea. There's a little Christmas one. That's cute. Look at the cat's face. It's hilarious. So a little birthday party one. There's another Christmas one. Oh Lord, what have they done to Santa? What have you done, cats? He's got the lights, gonna chew on the lights, gonna be like a National Lampoon Christmas Vacation kind of scenario. Have they kidnapped the reindeer? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, he flew through the... Oh, Santa came through the window. Oh, no. I don't really know what's happening there. It seems, not good. Skateboarding. Farmer's market, dreaming of things they could make with the produce. Kitchen scene. So there's indoor, there's outdoor, there's all kinds of stuff in here. It is a very cute book. Pink blossoms, springtime, outdoor cafe. I don't know what these apples made, or no, they look like strawberries, so they're making jam. Ah. And that's it. So yes, again, these are all viewer requested flip-throughs. So this is the ISBN. Hopefully you can see it there. And like I say, I bought this on Etsy. But I'm pretty sure you could use that ISBN to find it on like Aladin, the online Korean bookstore, or maybe Amazon. I mean, you could try. But, so yes, Cat Memil's Happy Days coloring book. And then I bought these two books from Amazon France. So they're both by Amélie Laffaiteur, and yeah, someone asked me if I could do a flip of these. So one of them is, please forgive my French, Merveilleux coloriages, so marvelous coloring pages, and marvelous coloring pages of winter. They're both by Larousse Jeunesse, so they're probably meant for kids, but I just thought they were super cute. The hedgehog gets me. And they're seasonal. Well, okay, the other one is obviously seasonal because it's not seasonal, it's just winter. But this one is seasonal. And I am a sucker for seasonal books. It does have some colored bits. So this was actually me testing out Pitt pens and Stettler pens. But there are colored bits. And they kind of show up... Well, you'll see. Because I did talk about this in another video I did where I was talking about books with artwork you can copy or not. So yeah, so Le Printemps, so we've got spring, and you'll have some pages where you've got the colored image on this side, and then you can copy or not on the right hand side. Sometimes you've just got images to color. This is not single-sided. I suppose technically this was single-sided, but if you're going to use alcohol markers in here, you're going to lose the image on the back, right? So this is double-sided. The hedgehog is adorable. I really like this kind of cartoony style. So you can see the background here is colored. Some people may like that, some people may not. It's kind of it's a very pretty color. It's like a robin's egg blue. So then you just need to color all the little wallpapery bits. And then there's an image there. That's pretty detailed. Some of them are simple, some of them are more detailed. This looks like a sort of a Paris, France kind of thing. Eiffel Tower. You've got two little cats with some little hearts. They're in love. Well, then you've got a windmill. That looks like a mosque. I don't know if they're trying to do like a Europe thing. Or maybe I'm just not very familiar with Europe and maybe all of these things are in France. I don't know. Here we've got a black background already done for you. What's the hedgehog? Oh, I guess it's... I mean, the eyes on the critters kind of get me too. They're kind of funny. It's very nicely printed black. Like it's quite black as opposed to just sort of being just kind of gray. There's no lines or anything through it, so that's kind of nice. So again, here you've got a colored background. Some simpler pictures there. Look how they've done the shadow for you. It's kind of nice. Again, I mean, I think it's meant for kids, so it's, you know, they're kind of helping you out a bit, which, trust me, for me, is good. There's another black background. Wow, you could really make the peacock feathers pop against that, couldn't you? Simple, wide open background. You can do all kinds of fun things with a background there. There is a bit of a printing issue. And again, I pointed this out in a previous video, and I don't know if this is in all of the copies or just the, you know, some. I don't know if you can see this or not. The black here starts to go on to this page. So it was almost like this was a bit off kilter. Can you see that? There, maybe? And I think it's more obvious in some other pictures when we get further on. So if that bothers you, then it's something you might want to take into account. So again, here we've got something you can copy or not. All these little dots aren't here though, so you'd have to put those in. That's fun though, multicolored dots. Sur l'été, summer. So again, you can copy. Summertime images. Cute. Bee is very cute. The dragonfly is very cute with its little googly eyes. Got some tea. Again, it's nice to kind of put the shadow in there for you. Again, colored background. Concentré de bonheur. So, like a distilled bonheur. Happiness? Is that what that translates as? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Distillation of happiness kind of thing. Strawberries. Ladybugs. That's cute. So, this one is an example where you've got a little teeny bit of coloring actually on the page. So the lettering here is colored for you. And then you can color the rest of the page. So again, some of you may not like that. I guess you could always go over it with something. You know, you wouldn't have to stay with that color. Mouse and the hedgehog and the bee are adorable. Under the water kind of wallpapery page. Fishy. Some little fruits. Just really simple floral heart. Some flamingos. Oh, I did a tiny little test there. Yeah, the paper is smooth. I mean, it's not card, but it's pretty good paper. But the Pitt pens and the Staedtler pens don't seem to want to blend on it. So, yeah, I'd probably have to spray pages. Here the background is done for you. That's kind of nice. But again, there's like this printing error. Like the blue kind of goes on to the next page. Now, you only notice that I actually broke the spine. Now, this is just glue bound, so I don't know, there's a few of these pages now that feel like they're going to come out. But I might not have noticed that had I not broken the spine. It's a little cute bat. Summertime scene. I don't mind people when they're kind of cartoony people, I guess. Background colored for you there. Now we're into l'automne, so autumn. Bakery. Got like a little Halloween kind of page there. Cat's adorable. I love the eyes. Now, I did not color that. That was, I don't know if you can see that. That ladybug is colored. That was colored. The heart almost looks like it's been colored too, like a really pale pinky gray. Actually, that looks like it's colored too. Squirrels and some acorns. Petite douceur. Little sweets. Is that how it translates? Sorry, my French is very old and rusty. Hedgehog. Adorable. Bee. Adorable. Pandas. Pandas? They look like pandas. Adorable. Panda with glasses. Bugs with little googly eyes. I mean, the illustration style is very cute. Mushrooms. Some pumpkins. The hedgehog in autumn. With, I mean, this is colored for you. It's very cute. Not to say you couldn't add more to that. You could. Squirrels hilarious. That's cute. Little critters. There's quite a printing error here. There's like a, it's almost like that color, and then there's a white line here. Like that color should have been over there. L'hiver, winter. So you've got just a little bit of pale blue there for the ice. It's already given for you. Some hot cocoa maybe. And the background here actually isn't given here. And the spots and the swirls on the whipped cream. And actually the pattern on the cup too. Interesting. And the mittens. Some owls. A jar full of cute things. So here there's actually a printing error. It's not even this, what's on this page. I don't know where that came from. Yeah. Christmassy things. Christmas tree. Hedgehog with a tambourine. Actually, I think that was supposed to be there. I don't know. Cafe. Some cats. Birds. Very cute. Simple. Santa. Noel Express. The printing error is pretty bad. Yeah. If any of you do decide to get this book, let me know if yours is printed like this too. So it's actually missing, see on the edge there? Like it's almost like this whole thing should have been shifted over by, you know, good 1/4 of an inch. So here you can copy if you want. You don't have to. The trees are sort of kind of colored, but not entirely. There's like little bits of holly on here, and then all the little red ornaments actually aren't on here, but it looks like they've sort of colored. I mean, this is a lot fuller too, but like the little candy canes are colored. So yeah, you just kind of have to, I guess, work with what's there. And then that one, Joyeux Noël, Merry Christmas. So that's the first one, Amélie Laffaiteur. Merveilleux coloriages. Did I give you the ISBN? I don't think I did. So there it is there. And the last one to flip through, same illustrator, and this is Just Winter. So again, colored bits. So we've got, again, double-sided, not single-sided. Pages you can just color. And then ones you can copy if you want. That's pretty. I think I've said that before, but I like that color combination. It's very soft and pretty. Here's one where the background is done for you. Not sure what I think of that color background, but I mean, you could make it work. There's another one you can copy if you wish. Two little hedgehogs and a bunny decorating a Christmas tree. It's like a stalls in like a little Christmas market, maybe. Crepes, chocolat chaud, crepes and hot chocolate. This, just the little red dots are colored. Cute little bird in a mushroom house. A little nighttime snowy village scene. Some bells. Here we've got another colored background. It's like a dark, almost kind of forest green. I don't know if that's showing up on camera or not. Some more skaters. Here we've got the ice is sort of done for you. The hedgehog. He's so cute. Snowmen. There's another one you can copy. I don't know what that translates to. Maybe it's not meant to translate to anything. Here the stars are done for you. Another kind of a forest green background. You've got some nutcrackers there. Mine, the top corner was a little dinged when it came. Lots of kittens. That's pretty. We saw that little bat in the other book, didn't we? But it was like a dark blue background. And I don't think it was winter in the other book. Now the little bat's got a little toque and a, sorry, that's Canadianism, hat, beanie hat. We call them toques. T-O-U-Q-U-E. It's a French word. But a winter knitted hat with a bauble on top is called a toque. Sorry, that just realized after that came out of my mouth. You might not know what that is. And his little scarf and some mistletoe. But that's a really pretty background. That would be fun to try and reproduce on another totally, not even in this book, just a different page. I don't know what I'd use though. Because it's there's a lovely gradient there between sort of this kind of like a robin's egg blue, and then it shifts through a really gray, pale lavender, kind of the mixing of these two, and then goes into the pink. That's very pretty. Yeah, this page is... I really cracked the spine on this one. And it's not stitch bound, it's just glue bound, so I feel like some of these are on the verge of coming out. It's interesting. I mean, this is a winter book, but it's got this little garden scene. I mean, those are crocuses. That's early spring, I guess. They almost look like they haven't out. No, maybe not. I was going to say maybe they're supposed to be frozen, but... I mean, remember, too, this is, you know, La Ruche Jeunesse, so it's meant for kids, so it's not meant to be a super complicated book. And we've got, that was in the other one, too, right? Kind of a little sweet jar. Bunnies. Cat's funny. Cat is also wearing a toque. Bird is wearing a toque. There's your new Canadian word for the day. T-O-U-Q-U-E. Toque. Little girl's wearing a toque. Snowflakes are done in the background for you in kind of a really pale blue. They're all wearing... Well, that's technically not a toque. I don't know what you'd call that. It has like things that can... It could still be a toque. I'd probably still call it a toque. Another one you can copy. It's a teeny toque on the bird. Was that the winter picture in this one? It is. No. Close. Except the bird has a toque. Nice. Yeah. Santa getting things ready. Another colored background there. The nesting dolls. Another one to copy. Yeah, see printing errors again. I like that blue. I don't know what you call it, but I like it. Another one you can copy. Although this is interesting. Normally it's the other way around, right? The finished version is normally on that side. Very cute. Another one to copy. And there we go. So, did I use the ISBN for this one? I don't think I did. All right, so that's over an hour. Again, you can let me know if this is, you know, kind of a, if you'd rather I do individual flip-throughs, so you've got shorter videos. I mean, I can do that too in the future. I just thought there was a number of books that people had requested I do flip-throughs for, and I thought, well, I'll just do it this way. And like I say, I will put timestamps down below, so you can just watch the flip-through that you want to watch. You don't have to sit through the whole thing. But if you just want to have it on while you're coloring, then you can do that too. I hope everyone is safe, I hope everyone is well, and I hope everyone is enjoying their coloring. Till next time, folks, take care. Bye-bye.